Hey, what's up, gang? It's your boy A-Dub, and today I want to talk about 5 ways to get over a bad breakup. Matter of fact, 5 ways to get over any breakup, because no breakup is actually really good. I mean, whatever. So, yeah, 5 ways to get over a breakup, plus my bonus tips. First thing you want to do is give yourself time to grieve. Be sad about it, be mad about it, go listen to your favorite song, get in a car, drive the speed limit, go for a long drive, whatever you need to do to get over that heartbreak or to get your mind off of it, or just allow yourself to cry if you need to cry, or not get the feelings out. If you got to go to the beach, be under the water or get in the pool and just like scream, you don't want to cause attention, everybody, your business. So yeah, you can do that. Just get on the water, scream, go to the gym, hit the weights hard, hit the punching bag, do something to give yourself that time to grieve and just relax. Because the main thing you want to do is heal and just give yourself time to get over it. That's basically it. Just it happened, it happened, it happened. Number 2, focus on self-care. I think I mentioned this before in another video, like take care of yourself. Go to the gym, get proper sleep. Don't indulge in drinking. Just relax, chill, meditate, do what you need to do to get your mind right. Pamper yourself. Treat yourself to a spa day. If you're a guy, go watch a football game, basketball game, hockey game. Go do something that excites you and just do it for you. And most of the time, it keeps your mind off of thinking about the past or what you've been through. And then if you do decide to, go for a hike or go somewhere peaceful, just use that time to also meditate and just dwell and just exist. Don't think about anything. Don't do anything. Just sit there and simply exist. Chill. So keep your mental right, your health, and happy. Laughter is the best medicine. Number 3 kind of ties in with the rest of them, but it's like reconnect with yourself. Find out things that you probably put down because you were in a relationship. Like let's say if you used to go to the gym Monday through Friday, and you stop because you start, accommodating the other person and come with a compromise. And you went to the gym maybe twice a week or once a week. Reconnect with yourself. Get back into your old hobbies. Get back into things that you like to do and the things that you want to do. Look into new hobbies. Just look into ways to occupy your time. Yeah, so in this time, you kind of want to like set goals and like rebuild your confidence. You want to go for things, okay, well, I want to run a 2K. I never did one before. You don't even like running, but it's like it doesn't have a negative impact on your life. If anything, everything is positive, so you can set those goals. You can just be a happier you, reconnect, get back to who you are and what you like to do. Also use that time to rebuild your confidence. If you felt like as if you were walked over or you should have stood your ground on certain things or whatever it is, just rebuild up you of who you are. Now, if you were the narcissist in a relationship or you're the toxic one, self-reflect. Self-reflect. If that person did you how you did them, how would you feel? So just self-reflect. But anyways, number 4, you want to seek support. Now, with this one here, I remember I was going through not a breakup, but a loss of a family member. And so when I was alone, it used to always be on my mind, it used to always haunt me, drive me crazy, drive me insane. I couldn't take it, you know. And I go hang around my boys, and when I'm around them, I'm fine. Like I'm not thinking about it, we're laughing, we're making jokes, we're doing this, we're doing that. Like my mind was just completely off of it. Just completely off of it. So you can get with family members or friends. If you want to tell them your business, you can tell them your business. You can talk to them, you can use them as counseling. I know guys, me and my friends included, we're a little rough and tough. So like if I say, hey, oh man, one of my boys, you know who he is if you watch this video. If I tell him, oh man, I'm heartbroken about this girl, he gonna ask me what's wrong with me. Because not to say this, but men are the prize. And it's like this. I'm the position I'm in life. I shouldn't be really concerned about a chick, especially a chick that's beneath me. So my friends are a little more aggressive and a little more tough, but they set me in my place. You may have friends the same way. Girl, you didn't need him. Girl, he didn't have this. Girl, he didn't have that. Oh, bro, you didn't need her. She would have been a burden. She would have been a headache. She would have been this. She would have been that. And that normally is the case. When you sit back and reflect on what has happened, or not even what has happened, when you sit back and you reflect on their past relationships or what they went through, like after you guys break up, you're like, okay, well, I kind of dodged the bullet in a sense. But yeah, so seek your friends and family for support. If you need to, they can comfort you, they can talk sense into you. It's like I was taught, you can't see how deep the tunnel is while you're in it. But a person outside is like, hey man, they have a different outlook. They have a different perspective, a different view of everything. You may look at this person was the love of my life because whatever reason, in their brain, they'll talk sense into you and say, no, that person was not. You was fooled, or you was blinded by this or blinded by that, or they serve their purpose in your life already. Everything else is done. Just let it be dead, let it rest. So seek friends, family, counseling. Number 5, this one here is a tough one for everybody. It's set boundaries. So to avoid problems, or to avoid feelings, or to avoid something, just set boundaries. Okay, like I seen a meme on social media, and like the dude was in his truck, and then get in his truck and say, don't text her, don't call her, don't drive by our house. And it's like, dang, it was like, it's that bad. But men do fall harder for women than women for men, I guess. It's like when a man fall hard. And it's like when a woman falls for like somebody who she shouldn't even been like how is he? He's not even worth it, or like, are you serious? And I think it kind of works both ways. I think both parties are sophisticated people. I'm saying sophisticated because I'm separating them from like the problem people relations, what the problem people in relationships. So you got sophisticated people who know what it takes to make it work and try to make it work, versus people who just in it for themselves and it's like whatever. They can replace you tomorrow, or they don't care what life throws them or how they end up in life. So two separate people. Like the sophisticated people find somebody that's technically, not on the same page as them, and they gravitate towards them because it's like, I guess, like the opposite attracts in a sense, and or you feel like as if you can help that person, grow that person, or build that person up, or make that person be who you want them to be. Oh, I saying that I heard and I learned, you know, women wish men would change, and men will wish women stay the same, and it doesn't happen. It just doesn't. The man don't change, and the woman doesn't stay the same. I kind of witnessed it firsthand, but would change if the person acknowledges themselves and they want to change, they can change. But I'm gonna get to the bonus part, and I'll talk about everything else. So yeah, set boundaries. I'm not gonna contact them. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do that. Removing the reminders in your phone, anything that reminds you of that person, just try to get rid of it. Drop it completely. It's not worth it. It might be worth it, but whatever. So yeah, you want to set boundaries. That's number 5. Now for the bonus side of I guess ways to get over a breakup. And I'm gonna kind of go off. I'm gonna tap into some of the 5, and I'm gonna try to tap into like my own personal, true personal experience with a lot of things. It's like this: you're in a relationship, you guys break up. Now, one person's a fool, one person's not a fool, or you both may be fools. And it surprises me that you have two people that's decent people and they can't make it work, but yet you have two people that's a couple, and they fight, they stab each other, they send each other to jail, but it's like they're not going anywhere, like they stuck with each other. And it's like, how, it's like, how is that? But yet, it's crazy. So yeah, it's crazy. It's like, how is that even possible? You know, or it's like you have some people who be in relationships and they convince their partner to do OnlyFans. It's like, how do, like, the people who get, like, a guy who can get his girl to do OnlyFans, or a girl who can get their guy to do the OnlyFans, they need to start like a podcast on coaching and dating and stuff, because it's like, how can you manipulate somebody to do that? So now, with that being said, and these people all in mind, is like, well, why is it that me in a basic or regular relationship, you can't make it work? So you got that, right? Then it's like you guys break up, and it's like you're hurt because you feel like as if it could be so much more. You pour so much into it. You wasted time. You wasted energy. You wasted money. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how do you get over that? You know, and like I say, then you sit back and you look at everybody else. It kind of like drives you crazy. Like, oh, I couldn't make this work. So, so I'm gonna kind of tap into some of what Kevin Gates said. You know, it's like, yeah. So I'm gonna tap into like what Kevin Gates said. It's like, you need that hurt. You know what he said. You know, get me over it quick so I can start my healing process. Use that pain to push yourself further. Like, it don't matter. It don't matter like what you guys broke up. Especially if you guys broke up and you the person who's suffering the most from it. Like, use that pain. You know, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's what, Key Sweat. He made the album he made, like the best album he made, because it was heartbroken. You know, and he used that to his advantage. You know, he made the album, made it big, made it rich, whatever, because he was heartbroken. It broke his heart. Use that pain. You know, don't sit around, cry. Use it. I'm not even gonna be funny. Me here doing this. Oh yeah, it's because I'm sitting back looking and thinking, you know, I've been wanting to do this for a long time, but I didn't. You know, but some things transpired. I didn't like it. I'm like, you know what? I gotta do better. So from the beginning of the year, I've been pushing all content. Like, I just been working. You know, I got like a few other channels. I just been working. So this, you know, resonates with me. And it wasn't really even like a breakup. It was more of like a situationship in a sense. But it's just like, I just didn't like it. I didn't like how it was. And then I didn't like, you know, anything about it. Am I going to sit around and cry about it? No. What I'm going to do that for? You know, am I going to, you know, turn into a future, go out there and just start dogging women because whatever? No, I'm not going to do that. That's not in me. I got a cousin. He was a good dude. Girl took him through the mud and they broke up. And yeah, he turned into an animal. Like he turned into an animal. Like, it was crazy. But no, you use that hurt. You find you a goal. You find something you want to do, and you use that and you push for it. It's like, especially like as a man, because for us, dating is different. You know, you get on your grind. You start working. You know, you start racking in money, right? Then you start building your social circle. Your social circle, you know, it gets bigger, it's better. You start meeting more quality people, you know, higher value people. You start making more money. You start to develop yourself, building your own personal brand, you know, making a name for yourself. And then it's like the woman who you was chasing or who you was sad about, I guarantee you, she's probably gonna be in the same place she was when you left her. Because, or when she left you, put it like that. This is if you get dumped. It kind of works both ways, but take it how you want to. But I guarantee you, she's gonna be in the same place. It is what it is, you know. And it's all because it didn't hurt them. They didn't care. They kept doing what they were doing. You know, you was with them. Oh man, you know. Oh, she break up with you. She has other options because of whatever reason. She could entertain those options. You think she's leveling up? You think she's making herself a better person? You think she's sitting back and reflecting on a relationship that she just broke up or ended? No. See, she don't feel like she has a reason to self-reflect. She doesn't feel like she has a reason to do anything but continue doing what she was doing. Now you heartbroken, broken down in your feelings. crying, want to off yourself, hating women. You can fold, you can drain out all your feelings and go into a depression. You can turn into a cucumber, just be numb to life. You can turn into a future and just dog women. Or you can sit back, look at everything, like, okay, this happened. What am I going to do about it? I don't want this to happen again. What am I going to do about it? And you man up. You eat it and you grow. See, one of the main things with men when we go through breakups, when we go through depression and stuff, is that we are already on low testosterone. So a lot of men do not work out. A lot of men do suffer from low T. So if you're out of shape, or if you do suffer from low T, or you think you suffer from low T, or your doctor says you suffer from low T, start working out first. Start working out, start eating proteins. If you're on a vegan diet, if it's by choice, yeah, I would drop it or increase your protein intake. I'm not trying to be your doctor, I'm not trying to be your therapist or anything, but start working out. Start building up that, that man eat. You know what I'm saying? And then go from there. Everything else will work or fall into place. There's plenty of men who got their heart broken, and I'm assuming that they made it work, except for what is it, Marvel Universe and the owner, like heartbreak in like every movie because he lost a girl and he can never get her back. I have to look into that. But I'm gonna figure out what his story was, and I'll probably do a show on it. But yeah, now for women, it's kind of hard for me to relate to women because I'm not a woman. So I don't know how you guys feel or what you guys go through. But it's like this. You was with a guy, the guy broke up with you. And yeah, you got to sit back and you got to reflect as well. Okay, what did I do wrong? You know, it's like I'm not saying that you're wrong, as in a woman, or you the man, or you were wrong. Or what I mean as in, what were ways that you could have prevented this from happening? Now, some things just going to happen because it's part of life. But what can you do to better yourself? Okay, do I cook? Let me learn how to cook. Oh, and do I talk back? Let me learn how, let me figure out a way not to talk back. Excuse me. Like, you have to figure out ways to better yourself each and every day. And I realized myself, like, I need things that I need to work on. And I just do. It's a book I'm gonna be reading. I'll probably post a link for it in the description. And I'm gonna try to do this little challenge and see how it works. And I'll do a weekly update on it. And hopefully you guys join me one day on this whole little process. Because we all, like, nobody's perfect. I get on here, I could talk about relationships, I could talk about, bettering your life, getting yourself in a winning position, because there's a lot of other topics I'm gonna talk about besides relationships. But my background isn't perfect, and I won't sit here and portray to be perfect. I make mistakes like everybody else. It's things I need to work on. So, break up, that's what you do. You sit down and you make a list. You make a list of everything that they did that you didn't like, and then you make a list of everything that you think that you could have done better or where you messed up. Simple as that. Like, I got upset over something stupid. Oh, I should have this. Oh, um, you know, I should have set boundaries with this person because they don't respect my time. I could have done this better. I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not saying it's your fault. What I'm saying is better yourself. Simple as that. Get over a breakup. It happened. These 5 steps, go through them. If it works with you, it works with you. If it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you. But sit down, self-reflect. Okay, what happened? Did this person align with my goals anyway? Like, okay, I want a family of 5. Did this person want a family of 5? Were they open to what I wanted to be? Or were they open to what I wanted? They were not. Okay, so boom, check. Like, you check that off. You can do the diagram, the comparison diagram. How they were, who they were, what you are, and what you want. Did anything meet in the middle? Matter of fact, you can do that for beginning relationships. I may do a video on that. Things to do for starting a relationship. To see if you guys mesh, meet, or compete. You know? Because the thing is, it's two different people. As simple as that. It's two different people getting together, their own background, their own traumas, their own pride, their own experiences, and things are not going to work out. So it's like, how do you make it work out? First you just figure out what you guys want. Simple as that. There's nothing extra, there's nothing more. Just figure out what you want. If it didn't work in the past relationship, just figure out what you want. Okay, you know what? I was with this girl. I didn't like she didn't have a car. I prefer somebody who has a car. Now, I'm not saying don't get with a girl who doesn't have a car, because that's an easy fix. Anything that's an easy fix, you don't use that against somebody. They don't have a car. Okay, well, cool. I can get them into a car. I'm not saying be as simple, just buy a woman a car or buy a man a car or put a car in a guy in your name for a guy. I'm not saying anything like that. What I'm saying is that if they don't have a car or they're not where you want them to be at, if they're willing to work to get there, they make it work. But yeah, so you just write down things that you didn't like. And then you make a list, write it on paper. The next girl you want, you prefer them to have this, you prefer them to have that. Now, it sounds good, because I will tell you firsthand, I have tried this and it has worked out, and it also has not worked out. Because I remember I was like, well, I don't want somebody who wears glasses, or I don't want somebody who smokes cigarettes, or I don't want somebody who, whatever it is. And then guess what God does? Oh yeah? So you want to be picky, my friend? Boom, here. This is a person who smokes cigarettes, breath stink as hell, but can cook better than goddamn Gordon Ramsay, and has a sex drive of a freaking person who just found out what sex is. Doesn't look like what I want. Doesn't do all, but everything is like there. It's like, but this isn't what I want. But it is everything. So things like that you have. And it has happened to me more than once. Like, oh, I don't want this, I want that. And then God like, okay, cool, well, boom. And he'll bring somebody who does exactly what I don't like, or does exactly what I don't want. And for some odd reason, I can say, ignore the red flags, and I end up falling like head over heels for them, or I end up giving them more time and energy than I expected. Then it's like, was it God or was it the devil just tempting you? Because by you wasting time with them, you're not focusing on yourself, and then you're also killing the opportunities you meet the person that you want to be with. You know what I'm saying? Or is it like a test, or is it like a stepping stone to get the person I want, or the person I need? So life is funny when it comes to that stuff. Yeah, so I hope this bonus stuff helped you a little bit more, or kind of like resonated more with you. Everybody's different. Some of my guys may listen to this and be like, this guy's full of crap, and thumbs down it or whatever. Or some of you guys may be like, I can relate to that because I went through that, or I go through that, or this is useful advice. So either way, if you enjoyed this, like I say, I'm trying to do this more full time. And I have some other goals and dreams I want to kind of tackle. So you guys subscribing and liking, you guys will help me get there, and I can generate more content, talk about more topics, and then I guess eventually start like a question and answer, So thanks. This has been your boy, A-Dub. I am out. Let go and let God. and pray. Go through a breakup or something, whatever. Just pray. That's all I can say. Pray.